Katie Price is injured after bad fall while horse riding after year from hell with cheating husband. Katie Price has been injured in a horse riding accident. The horse lover suffered a bad fall earlier today, topping off what has undoubtedly been one of the toughest years of her life. The mother of 5 revealed that she's recovering at home with daughter Bunny, 3. After having a bad fall off my horse earlier, nothing better than cuddles with Bunny on the sofa and the fire on, she captioned a shot of her cozy front room on Instagram. It's been a dramatic week hours for poor Katie, who got blasted for joking about Holly Willoughby's weight loss, broke down on loose women over her dying mum, and then got slammed again for promoting products just hours later. Katie Price has been injured in a horse riding accident. The former glamour model is a keen rider. She suffered a bad fall this morning. Her shamed husband Karen Hayler yesterday attempted to inject some festive joy by kitting out the star's home with Christmas trees, despite the fact they were no longer believed to be together. Whether it'll be enough to win back Katie, who dumped him for allegedly cheating with their nanny, remains to be seen. The day before, the devastated former glamour model left the Loose Women set in tears on Tuesday after opening up about mum Amy, who has the same incurable disease that killed TV presenter Keith Chegwin. Karen has been getting busy with the baubles. The TV presenter died aged 60 after a battle with the progressive lung condition idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. A tearful Katie told the panel, "How can my mum die? I love my mum so much," before leaving the studio. Later that evening Katie took to social media to thank her fans, but the post angered some of her followers. Why? Because the mum of 5 also used it as an opportunity to endorse a range of products. Alongside a picture of her holding her phone with a personalized case to her rear while sat in front of a personalized bag and cup, Katie wrote, "Today's been a difficult day but thanks for everyone's support." Katie's mum has the same incurable disease as the late Keith Chegwin. Keith passed away on December 11th. Chilling tonight, checking out all my new at Claire Bell old goodies, planning all my Christmas presents. While plenty of her followers continued to offer their support to the star, some were less impressed. "Wow, have you no shame? Is there nothing you wouldn't do for a freebie?" one fumed. The star mentioned the brand in the post. Another shocked fan said, "Always difficult when people pass away but got to make sure you get your sponsored tweets in at the same time, eh? Wow. Just unbelievable. Embarrassing," said a third. A fourth wrote, "A perfect message. Of how sympathy can turn to apathy in seconds." Another called her classless, while someone else said, "It's been a ST day, my mum is dying but let me promote my products that I got for free." Another pointed out that the tweet would have been perfect if it wasn't for the product endorsement. "Would have been a nice tweet if you didn't finish by hawking your merchandise." Earlier in the day she left the interview after breaking down over her mum. During her appearance on Loose Women on Tuesday morning, Katie had revealed that, while fighting his own health battle, Keith Chegwin had got in contact and given her mum Amy advice about her illness. Speaking about her mum, she said, "She won't see Harvey's 18th birthday, all the kids. How can my mum die? I love her so much. I can't do this." Katie was taken backstage by Karen Ruth Langsford and did not return after the break as the show continued with just 3 presenters. The star broke down in tears. Denise Van Outen had to explain that Katie was dreading speaking about Keith's death and had revealed her personal struggle backstage. She burst into tears just seconds into speaking about the TV star's tragic death and struggled to get her words out. Katie said, "Keith got in touch and we've been speaking to him lots and he was speaking to my mum. The thing is, my mum is going to die and I just don't want her to die." The former glamour model started to well up again but bravely continued to speak about her mum. Katie said Keith had been in touch. Katie's mum was told she had between 3 and 5 years left to live after being diagnosed with terminal lung condition idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. Katie had to leave the studio. She said, "My mum had a cough for about 5 years. They thought it was asthma. A few months ago she had a cold. Then she went privately to see. How can my mum die? Right in the run-up to Christmas. She's so healthy. Katie's mum Amy was told she had between 3 and 5 years left to live after an X-ray diagnosed her condition.